I asked a question about what is one quality that makes a great leader. And I got a lot of awesome answers on Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn. Vision, mission, strategy, being able to see the bigger picture, leading by example. All of these things were a lot of great things that people said about a leader. But there was one thing that I think that a lot of people missed, and that one specific thing that I think every leader needs to have. I'm not saying those things that I just mentioned and the others that were mentioned, leaders don't need to have, because of course leaders need to have that vision. Of course, leaders need to have the strategy and be able to see that bigger picture, and they need to lead by example. I'm not saying that at all. But there's this one key factor that every leader, every true leader needs to have, and that's to make a decision. And I don't mean simply just making a decision based on what they want to do or just a decision in general that really has no consequences. I mean a decision, whether people actually like it or not, that's going to be best for the company or best for the people that they lead. Unfortunately, a lot of people love making decisions until it comes down to time to make those tough decisions. You know, the ones that people aren't going to get along with you on, that they're going to disagree. And we're seeing that a lot right now. There's a lot of things going on in our society where leaders have to make those tough decisions. And are they always right? No. And that's not the point of making the decision. But as a leader, you have to make a decision and decide what you feel is best at the end of the day. Of course, consult the people that are your subject matter experts, the people around you, the council, whatever you have, friends, wherever you're leading at, consult those people, of course, those trusted advisors of yours. But at the end of the day, as the leader, you have to make that decision yourself. And to me, that is the key differentiator between a good leader and a great leader. Of course, like I mentioned at the beginning, all of those other examples, the leading by example, having the vision, having the strategy, being able to see the big picture, those are all important. Those also differentiate a good leader from a great leader. But to me, the one key difference is making the decision, whether people like it or not. You make it based on the facts you have at hand and what you believe to be the best decision in the moment, or the best action to take next in the moment with all the circumstances at hand. Most leaders won't do that. Most people that are in a leadership position at the end of the day will not make a decision. They'll try and put it off as long as they can. But those great leaders, those leaders that are really making impact on this world, they make the decision now. They don't wait and make sure that, oh, everybody's going to be on board and everybody's going to like this, and wait too long. Of course, you have to make sure you have some information. You can't just say, oh, okay, what's going on here? Oh, boom, I made a decision and we're going forward with that. No, of course you have to take some thought into that. But still, at some point, sooner rather than later, you have to finally make that decision. You can't just wait for your hand to be forced. That's not what leaders do. Leaders make the decision and move forward on that and have everybody come with them as well. It's not a decision of tyranny or anything of that nature, but it's a decision that you as the leader and your followers will do with you. I mentioned a lot about decision, but I'm curious to see what your thoughts are. Do you think that is a distinguishable quality? And what are some other qualities that you think distinguish between a good and a great leader? Like I said, to me, this is the number one that distinguishes between a good and a great leader, because anybody can look great as a leader when things are going well, when everybody's on the same page, when they don't have to face a difficult situation. But when a difficult situation arises, those truly great leaders will rise to the occasion and make the decisions necessary. So go out there, if you're wanting to lead today, make the decision that's best for everyone or a majority of people. not based on popularity, but based on what actually is the best decision. And the more you do that, the closer and closer you're going to be to being that great leader that everybody will talk about for years to come.